Good morning, class. Kumusta na kayong lahat? So, I'm sure kayo ay nasa mabuting kalagayan, no? At ang alam ko sa inyo, yung iba sa inyo ay may mga sinasalihang racket, di ba? Kailangan nating rumakit para kumita man lang tayo, lalo ngayong pandemic. No, kinakailangan natin ng additional income. So, sino sa inyo ang mga merong racket, no, na kapag medyo bakante ang araw nyo, kayo ay, di ba, nagnanais na kumita. Ang tanong, kayo ba ay kumikita nga ba o kayo ay somewhat nalulugi? So, this is what we are going to talk about. So, our lesson for today is about profit and loss or the statement of comprehensive income. But before anything else, I would like to start our day by a short prayer.
What is a profit and loss report? Let's see. Profit and loss report, also known as income statement, is a type of financial report that has one main purpose: to show how easy it is for a company to create new wealth. Understanding the rationale of the report and learning how to use it can help you to understand how companies generate new wealth, help managers to improve the way the company generates wealth, and more importantly, also can help you identify businesses that generate wealth easily, opening the door to using this information to generate a lot of wealth for yourself and your family. It is an incredibly easy report and well worth your while to understand.
So our objective for today's lesson is that you are expected to identify the elements of the statement of comprehensive income and describe each of these items for a service business and merchandising business. You are going to prepare a statement of comprehensive income for a service business using a single-step approach, and prepare a statement of comprehensive income for a merchandising business using the multiple approach. So, iyan ang ating objective for our today's lesson. But before we continue with our lesson, let us have a sort of review of our last week's topic, which is about, ano nga ba yung last week natin? Balance sheet or the statement of financial position. So ano nga ba yung makikita natin sa statement of financial position or balance sheet? Anyone? Sino sa inyo ang nakakaalala ng ating pinag-usapan nung nakaraang linggo? So kung tayo ay pareho nang iniisip, no? Ang ating lesson about the balance sheet is that ang makikita natin sa balance sheet ay ang tama kayo, no? Yung the overview of the company or the condition of the company, or let's say the complete picture of a particular company. Diba? Yan ang makikita natin sa balance sheet. Okay? Yung kondisyon ng kumpanya natin as of this date. Kaya ngayon naman ang pag-uusapan natin ay ang tungkol sa kung tayo ba o ang kumpanya ba natin ay kumikita o nalulugi. At ito ang pag-uusapan natin sa ating Statement of Comprehensive Income, or what we call this as income statement. So the end product or output of accounting, or the financial accounting to be specific, is useful financial information. So ano nga ba itong useful financial information na ito na pinag-usapan natin noon pa? Diba? This useful financial information is the story that accounting tells to the interested users. Diba? Sa pamamagitan ng financial information, ang bawat stakeholder, okay, or ang mga potential investors, masasagot nito ang kanilang mga tanong. Should I invest more cash in the business, or should we lend more money to the business? Yan ang masasagot ng isang useful financial information na makikita natin sa ating mga balance sheet or income statement. Okay? So, bago tayo magpatuloy, here is our question of the week. So sa question na ito, write your answers on the comment section. So here it is. What is typically the date of the statement of comprehensive income? And why did you say so? A, as of December 31, 2020. B, for the period ended December 31, 2020. C, as at December 31, 2020. And D, none of the above. I will repeat. Write your answers on the comment section of our video lesson. So let's continue. First of all, let's tackle about the terms and definition of the usual terms na makikita natin sa ating income statement. The first one is the Statement of Comprehensive Income. It is also known as the income statement. It contains the results of the company's operations for a specific period of time, which is called the net income if it is a net positive result, while net loss if it is a net negative result. This can be prepared for a month, quarter, or a year. So regarding dito sa month, quarter, or a year, babalikan natin yan maya-maya. Okay? And the second definition of terms, temporary accounts, also known as nominal accounts. These are the accounts found under the Statement of Comprehensive Income or income statement. They are called such because at the end of the accounting period, balances under these accounts are transferred to the capital account, thus having only temporary amounts and resulting to zero beginning balances at the end of the following year. Okay? So, kung natatandaan ninyo, last time, sa balance sheet na pinag-uusapan natin, we have the permanent accounts. Ano na nga ulit itong mga permanent accounts na ito na makikita natin sa balance sheet? Ito yung mga accounts na nag-a-accumulate yung kanilang amount. Ibig sabihin, kapag ito ang balance nila for the ending for the end of this accounting period, maki-carry over ito sa susunod na accounting period. Kaya sila ay tinatawag na permanent accounts. Anong examples ng mga accounts na yon? 'di ba? Yung cash, yung inventory, yung receivables, yung payables, sila yung mga permanent accounts. Whereas dito sa ating income statement, we have these temporary accounts or the nominal accounts. Ang examples nito ay ang revenues, sales, yan, utilities expense, supplies expense, yan, salaries expense, depreciation expense, interest expense, at yung iba't iba pang mga expenses, no? Bakit sila tinawag na nominal accounts? Temporary lang sila at sila ay maiko-close sa capital at the end of the accounting period. Now, the nature of statement of comprehensive income. The statement of comprehensive income informs the reader about the performance and activities of the company for a certain period. Okay, kung ang balance sheet, pinapakita nito ang kondisyon or the picture of the company as of this date, okay, or as of a specific date. Ang statement of comprehensive income naman, pinapakita nito ang performance or activities ng kumpanya for a certain period. When we say for a certain period, diba? From day 1, example from day 1 up to day 31. So yun yung tinatawag nating period. Okay? Maya-maya, mababalikan ulit natin yan. Now, it generally contains the revenues and expenses incurred by an entity for the specified period. Now, let's see the key pictures of statement of comprehensive income. The first one is the heading. So, tingnan muna natin itong mga itong mga elements, okay? Or the features. Then we will go to the example of statement of comprehensive income or income statement. Okay? So the first one is the heading. The statement of comprehensive income is a financial report, of course. As financial report, it must be properly identified and dated. The appropriate title of the statement will enable the user to differentiate the statement of comprehensive income from other financial reports issued by the entity. Diba? Sa heading natin sa balance sheet, diba, nakalagay ang name of the company. Tingnan natin to. Okay, the name of the company, and then yung statement of financial position, di ba? Nakalagay doon sa second line ng balance sheet, statement of financial position. Pagdating naman dito sa income statement, ang nakalagay ay una, yung name of the company, second line, nakalagay ang income statement or the statement of comprehensive income. And of course, yung date. Okay? So, nakalagay dito, no? Sa income statement, pagdating sa date, yung period that it covers. So, for example, no, for the period ended December 31. Okay? So, babalikan natin yan maya-maya. Pangalawa, we have the revenues. Revenues arise in the course of the ordinary activities of an entity and are referred to by a variety of different names, including sales, fees, interest, dividend, royalties, and rent. So, ito yung mga, kumbaga, di ba, kayo ay nagbebenta. Ang business nyo ay pagbebenta. Kung magkano yung inyong benta, yun yung revenue nyo. Kung ang business niyo ay nagpapaupa kayo ng bahay, kung magkano yung binabayad sa inyo, yun ang inyong revenue. Okay? Pero sa isang kumpanya, maaaring lahat ng mga pwedeng pagkakitaan ay nandoon. Yun ang mga revenue. So, magbigay nga tayo ng example, class. Halimbawa, no, sa isang bangko, banking industry. Okay? Um, Pwede silang kumita mula sa interest. Yan. Interest dun sa loans. Okay? So, that is one source of their revenue. And the next one is, kasi may mga ilang ngayon, bangko, na tumatanggap ng halimbawa, no, mga services like yung mga nagbabayad sa Meralco bill, okay? O kaya yung mga nagbabayad sa yung kung ano-anong bill. May mga ilang tumatanggap na ganyan. So, meron din silang tinatanggap na fees or service charge, no? Kapag ikaw ay nag-withdraw gamit ang iyong ATM, nag-withdraw ka sa isang ATM machine ng ibang bangko other than your bank, no? Sila ay nakakakolekta ng fees or service charge. So, yun ay part ng kanilang revenues. Ayan, di ba? And royalties, kapag ito yung sa mga, halimbawa ay, di ba? Yung mga nagpa-publish ng mga aklat. Ayan. No? Kada benta, no, may natatanggap silang royalty. At yun ay ang kanilang revenue. And marami pang iba. Okay? Now, revenues are the first line item in the statement of comprehensive income. Smaller and less complex entities will have one or two sources of revenues. Larger and more complex entities, on the other hand, will have multiple sources of revenues recorded when earned. O, yan nga yung sinasabi ko, no? May mga kumpanya na maliit lang, so limited lang sila sa sales revenue or sa rental revenue. Pero yung mga malalaking kumpanya, malalaking business, no? Marami silang pwedeng pagkakuhanan ng kanilang revenues. The third one na makikita natin sa ating income statement ay ang section ng expenses. Expenses arise in the course of the ordinary activities of the entity that include, for example, the cost of sales, wages, and depreciation. They usually take the form of an outflow or palabas. Diba? Outflow, palabas yan. Or depletion of assets such as, pagka-outflow, ang example natin dyan, yung cash and cash equivalent. Naglabas ka ng pera, gumastos ka, outflow yan. Diba? Expenses. Pagdating naman sa inventory o kaya naman sa property, plant, and equipment or iba pang mga or like example, furniture and equipment, diba? Kapag sila ay nade-depreciate na, yan, or depletion of assets. O kaya naman yung inventory nyo biglang, 'di ba? Nagkaroon ng defect or sabihin natin na expire na. O ayan, 'di ba? Depletion of assets. So papasok na yan sa expenses. Okay? Classifying expenses for merchandising concern is more complex than in a service concern. For a merchandising concern, the expenses are classified as cost of sales, selling expenses, and administrative expenses. Okay? So, makikita natin sa ating income statement yung ating mga expenses. Okay? At syempre, sa service business, may mas konti ang kanilang expenses pagdating kesa doon sa merchandising business, no? The fourth one, gains and losses. Gains represent other items that meet the definition of income and may not arise in the course of the ordinary activities of an entity. To reiterate, gains are incidental to the operation of a business. Okay? Incidental daw sila sa operation ng business. For example, if a law firm sells its office printer for 5,000, when the carrying amount of the printer is 4,000 is again amounting to 1,000 pesos must be recorded. So, naiintindihan ba natin yung example? Diba? Law firm siya. Ang kanilang nature of business is, syempre, diba, service business yan. Okay? Pero, yung printer nila, ayan, siguro sobra na yung printer. O kaya naman, may bago na silang printer. O kaya naman, well, diba, para hindi na lalong masira pa yung printer, dahil nakatenga lang, napagdesisyon na nila na ibenta na lang. Okay? So, example, di ba? 4,000. Ang cost ng printer nung binili nila or yung kanilang carrying value. Siguro mga after ilang buwan o ilang taon, no, may natitira ka pang 4,000 na value sa iyong printer. Tapos na ibenta mo siya ng 5,000, meron kang gain or kumita ka pa ng 1,000 pesos. So, yun yung gain. Okay, loss on the other hand represent other items that meet the definition of expense and may or may not arise in the course of the ordinary activities of the entity. So, parang gains yan. Ang loss ay ganun din naman. No? Pwedeng makamit natin ito during the ordinary course of our business. O kaya naman, kung nagbenta tayo ng printer ulit, no, ang carrying amount ng printer ay 4,000. Benta na lang natin ng 3,000 or 2,000. Diba? Kasi sabi natin, medyo luma na talaga yung printer. Okay? At least may bumalik na pera. So, nagkaroon ka ng loss na 1,000 or 2,000. So, ganun din naman. Kabaligtaran lang siya ng gain. And other items. Other items included in the computation of the total comprehensive income are taxes and items of other comprehensive income. Income tax is the sum of money payable to the government. Ayan. So, alam natin lahat yan. No? Tayo ay kinakailangan magbayad ng karampatang halaga sa ating gobyerno. Yun yung income tax. Now, we have two approaches in making statement of comprehensive income. The first one, we have the single step, and also we have the multi-step. Ano nga ba itong single step? It is called single step because all revenues are listed down in one section while all expenses are listed in another. Net income is computed using single step, which is total revenues minus total expenses. So, ganun lang yung single step. Ito ay napakasimple. Okay? Multi-step called the multi-step because there are several steps needed in order to arrive at the company's net income. Okay? So, there are only, these approaches are only formats and will yield the same amount of net income or net loss. Okay? So, sinasabi rito, format lang naman sila. So, kung ano yung resulta nung sa single step, dapat ganun din ang maging resulta ng multi-step. So, pareho lang sila ng kalalabasan. Okay? At normally naman, itong single step ay ginagamit ng service type of business. At yun namang multi-step, usually ay sa merchandising business yan. Okay? Later on, malalaman nyo kung bakit multi-step yan at ano yung sinasabing several steps needed. Okay, next week, malalaman natin yan pag tayo ay nasa merchandising portion na ng ating income statement. For now, tingnan natin ito, example ng income statement para sa single step approach. Okay, nasabi nga natin, commonly used in service concern type of business. Okay. Kagaya ng sa balance sheet naman, 'di ba? Sinasabi ko nga kanina, no? Ang heading ay ano ang nakikita natin sa heading? Yung name of the company and the statement of comprehensive income or kung ano ang report na piniprepare natin. And this time, it is the income statement. And also yung sa third line, yung for the period ended December 31, 2019. Okay? Take note, class. Okay? Yung for the period ended December 31, 2019, bakit iyan ang ginamit natin? Hindi as of December 31, 2019. Okay? Nakagaya ng nakikita natin sa balance sheet. Naaalala nyo pa ba? I'm sure naaalala nyo pa yan, no? At nare-recall nyo ang ating naging topic last time. Okay. So, I have here my whiteboard, no? Tinanggal natin yung background para hindi siya matakpan. Okay, yung ating virtual background ay disable natin. So, this is Learning is Fun Company. Same dun sa ating example, no? Statement of financial position, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, no? Kung ang pine-prepare mo ay balance sheet, ito ang ilalagay mo sa second line. Kung ang pine-prepare mo naman ay ang income statement, ang ilalagay natin, statement of comprehensive income. Okay. Ito. Tingnan ninyo. Sa balance sheet, nakalagay dito, as of December 31, 2020. Sinasabi nga natin dito, class, pinapakita ng financial statement na ito ang picture or kondisyon ng company as of this date. Okay? Now, dito naman sa statement of comprehensive income, makikita natin, for the period ended December 31, 2019. Okay? Dito, it doesn't matter, no? 2020, 2019. Okay? Pero may nilagay akong blank dito. Diba? Ano ba ang dapat kong ilagay sa blank na to? Na kapalit nung period. Kasi syempre dapat specific tayo when we do or when we prepare a financial statement. Okay? So, tingnan nyo class, ha? I hope na nakikita nyo ng malinaw itong aking pinapakita. No? Pwede nating sabihin kasi dito na for the month ended December 31, 2020. Diba? So, ang sinasabi natin, kapag income statement, resulta ng operation or business operation for a period of time. So, when we say for the month ended December 31, 2019 or 2020, ang resulta ng operation ay para doon sa December 1 hanggang December 31 period. Diba? Kasi ginamit natin yung month. O, ilagay natin month. For the month. Okay. Ngayon, kapag nilagay ko naman dito, burahin natin. Ayan. Kapag ang nilagay ko naman dito ay for the year ended December 31, 2020 or 2019. Okay? Anong ibig sabihin yan? Anong time period ang kanilang mini-measure? Diba? Siyempre, mula January 1 hanggang December 31. Kasi ginamit natin for the year ended. Nagigets nyo? Okay, palitan ko pa ng isa. Okay, nilagay ko quarter. For the quarter ended December 31, 2020. Okay? So, pang ilang quarter ang tinutukoy nito? So, kung ang iniisip nyo ay fourth quarter, tama kayo. Kasi ang first quarter ay January, February, March. Second quarter is April, May, June. Third quarter is July, August, September. The fourth quarter naman is October, November, December. Kaya kapag nakalagay dito for the quarter ended, halimbawa ay June. Okay? January, February, March, April, May, June. Okay? Kapag ang nakalagay dito ay for the quarter ended June 30, 2020, ito ay ang report na pinapakita ng income statement ay para sa operation nila ng second quarter. Diba? January, February, March, or April, May, June. Second quarter kasi yan. Okay? So, nagigets nyo. So, dito lang guys, no, sa heading pa lang, malalaman nyo na kung anong period ang ang nire-report ng ating financial statement. No? It may be month for the month ended, it may be for the year ended, or it may be for the quarter ended, etc. etc. Okay? We are now into steps in preparing a statement of comprehensive income using a single-step approach. Okay? Dito pa lang naman sa pinakita nating example, alam nyo na yung steps di ba? Heading, tapos yung revenue. Tuloy na natin, no? Sa steps, no? Tapos expenses, tapos net income or net loss. Ituloy na natin dito sa steps in preparation. The first one is draft the appropriate title. Yun na nga, ang tinalakay natin. The second one, determine the total revenue from the trial balance. Okay? Sa example, sa trial balance, ang nakalagay na total revenue nyo ay 100,000. So, ilalagay mo siya doon. Okay. Ayan, sales revenue, 100,000. Next is determine the total operating expenses. Based on the above example, our expenses can be determined as follows. Salaries expense, rent expense, depreciation expense, utilities expense, miscellaneous expenses. Okay? At yan yung mga figures na nakikita natin. Tingnan natin ang income statement. Diba? Paano ang presentation yan? Sales revenue, 100,000 less. Nakalagay yan less expenses, tapos indented sila. Kung makapansin ninyo. Indented. So, pagdating naman sa figures, ganun din. Yung 100,000 nasa far right. Okay? Yung ibabawas, kung yung mga expenses, ay medyo indented naman paloob. Okay? Kailangan paghiwalay natin sila. And then, yung total ng expenses na yan, i-forward nyo na doon sa katapat ng 100,000 para yung yung difference nila ay magiging katapat. Diba? Sa isang line, isang vertical line. Okay? Then, determine the effect of other items. Based on our worksheet, there are no items pertaining to gains, losses, and other comprehensive income. So, wala tayong nakitang gains and losses. Kasi kung meron man yan, halimbawa, binenta yung lupa. Diba? Gains, ay a-add natin yan, no? Add gains on the sale of land. Ganyan. Kung loss naman, loss on the sale of land. Ganyan. Having noticed such items, net income can now be determined by deducting sales revenue from operating expenses as shown on the example above. Okay? Balikan natin. Dito, ang resulta ay net income. Okay? Dahil ang revenue ay 100,000, tapos, siyempre, mas maliit ang expenses, kaya ang resulta ay income. Now, sabihin natin, mas mataas ang expenses kesa sa revenue. Let us say, ang iyong expenses, ang total niya ay 176,000. Okay? So, magkano ang loss? Diba? 100,000 minus 176,000. Lalabas ay may 76,000 ka na loss. Therefore, ang ilalagay mo dyan ay net loss. Hindi siya net income. And take note, hindi mo na siya kailangang lagyan ng open and close parentheses to represent or to reflect the loss. No? Hindi na kailangan ilagay yun kasi ang nilagay mo na dito ay net loss. Kaya assist na yan. Wala na siyang open and close parentheses. Okay? So, figure 2.1 sample, format of statement of comprehensive income using a single step approach. Again, this is commonly used in service concern type of business. Sabi nga natin, no, pagka service medyo simple lang, hindi marami ang mga account titles na makikita nyo. Unlike sa merchandising business, medyo complicated 'yon. So, until now, next week will be the preparation of statement of comprehensive income using the multi-step approach. Okay? So, kung meron kayong mga katanungan, paglilinaw regarding sa ating topic today, magkaroon tayo ng Gmeet, no? Para sa ating consultation, Q&A. Okay? Para malinawan kayo. But before we end our discussion for today about income statement, balikan ulit natin ang mga key features ng ating statement of comprehensive income. Ano-ano na nga ulit yun? We have the heading, and then the revenue section, and then the expenses section, and also the other items kung meron man, at sa kahuli-hulihan yung gains or losses kung anuman ang naging resulta ng business operations nyo for a certain period. So, with our lesson for today, have a nice day, guys. Good morning.